Good evening, everybody. We are back. It is time for Misano
I didn't want to
on
see
the
you so
Xbox.
soon.
I know it's unfortunate that you're stuck with it, but you'll get over it. Give it time.
A little bit of rum or God, I poured a lot.
Yeah. I believe that would be a double and a half.
Well, if that's what it takes.
If that's how you get through it, then by God, let's get to it. How are y'all folks doing out there this evening? Hopefully you are ready for some racing. We will see how it goes tonight. Hopefully your week's treating you well. I know it's only Tuesday. Hang in there. You only got a few more days left, and, well, you got racing tonight. And we have got everybody ready. We are actually heading over to the track now.
As if by magic.
Yes, it is so nice. Looking like our weather today is going to be cloudy.
Little glitchy from the game there. Missing numbers on Hellfire and Bear. But
Give it time. It'll sort itself out, I'm sure. This flawless programming that we see here.
Yes. Well, we have already established that this game is flawless, and so are we as race direction. Given the fact that we've chosen 20 minutes
never
worth of
make
qualifying.
mistakes.
Just remember, it wasn't me this time.
I guess I don't get to blame you. Looks like we're also missing one of our streams here. We'll have that back shortly, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we're missing a lot of streams.
We'll see if they're going to reset here, because it was supposed to be the normal 10-minute. I'm not sure why we wound up with 20 minutes on qualifying there.
Yeah, it happens.
They're making a decision right now. We'll see what they say.
Did my message not go through? Okay, race direction. Since my laptop's being dumb, yes, we should probably restart. Get a couple of our other riders in here as well.
That would be nice. I won't complain about having more people in here.
Yeah, other people. No, never mind. I just found who I was looking for. We're a little glitchy on this end, so. No.
What?
I don't know. for those listening, my laptop has just bricked itself. Apparently,
this is nice. This is fun.
And it dropped the internet connection all at the same time.
All right. Well, that's good news.
Beautiful.
So, have we gotten word from everybody yet on if we are redoing our qualifying? I haven't heard yet.
I have not heard yet either.
Okay. We'll see what their plan is there. So, looks like this evening, Kegel right out of the gate actually starting to look pretty nice here. We'll see if this is going to be the qualifying that we roll on. He's looking good with a 149.2 out of the gate. Key right behind him, 2.2 seconds behind. And Golden Smacks, one of our newer wild cards, holding 2.9 seconds off the lead. There we go. Richard putting in 1.8 seconds behind. Very nicely done.
Yeah, that is strong.
But I guess Mr. Kegel has decided he would like to start setting some good times.
Oh, Kegel don't F around.
Yeah, his last couple of weeks, he's started to really come into his own. So he seems to be excited to keep that up.
We are full of tech issues today.
Oh, apparently.
Yes. I thought my headphones were on the charger, and I am already getting low battery.
You didn't need those.
No, well, it's a good thing I brought the wired backup. It is 2020.
Yeah.
Wired is not obsolete yet.
Yes.
Oh,
It'll be there. Oh,
That
and
one looked
Cagle
painful.
having a bit of an off. Smacks, meanwhile, moving down with personal best through the first 3 sections. You might see a good move up through the rankings. And there we go. Key bringing himself to just 0.1 seconds off of Cagle. Very nice. Looking like he's going to have a solid evening. We'll see how that goes.
yeah.
Don't mind that. That's just Nick in the background breaking everything in my apartment.
That's generally where things go. That poor glass table's got hit with so much stuff in the last few weeks.
I know. I'm going to have to get some kind of grinder for the glass just to get all the scratches out of it.
You know what's funny is one of the last times that I dropped that actual 9mm bullet. If you look at these headphones,
Wow.
they're the first ones I could find to throw in my bag.
There you go. And we've got our other camera back at this point. Wonderful. As we are sitting at 14:25 remaining. I guess we're going to the 20-minute qualifying this time.
Sure. Make me come up with more things to say while I struggle with technology.
And there we have Voss sitting at a 147.4. Telling Cagle, you need to speed up there, bud. And then Bear setting at 147.1.
Smacking that out of there.
Dear God. Cagle being told, yes, you will have competition this evening, sir. You are not just going to get it for yourself.
We don't make it easy on you.
He moves down to 1.1 seconds off of Bear, though, so not looking shabby. Looking like we'll have pretty good competition here this evening. Key sitting now 2.2 seconds off the lead.
Sorry, more tech issues. It's just what we're following.
we are still sorting things out here.
Oh, never mind. It was not our issue. It was somebody else's issue.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's great when we do something right.
I'm making things worse every step of the way where I can.
Sounds like a good plan. I can dig it.
So, 13 minutes remaining. Oh, Richard having a bit of an off there. He now finds himself at the back of the pack, unfortunately. We'll see if he can knock that time down any further on subsequent laps.
That's not horribly back, though. That's definitely still competitive.
No, yeah, that's
race.
still within range. It's just, I was thinking he would probably be able to move it down more because it seems like the folks that are in the league have had some good improvements.
Well, he was talking about today on one of our chats.
Was he?
Yeah, he was saying you guys keep getting faster and I keep staying the same.
That is a legitimate complaint. These guys have been getting quick.
Won't see me complaining about it.
Nope. Oh my God, Bear moving it down again, a 146.6.
That hurt me to watch.
He is apparently causing people pain.
He changed digits.
Here we see Key.
It's so different when we went from MotoGP last night straight to the Moto3 bikes.
Yeah.
It's like they're pedaling.
Though I suspect they'll be able to set a pretty good pace, seeing as it's going to be not as hot today, so you'll probably see a lot more of the soft tires in use.
That'd be great to see, honestly.
Yep.
But this track eats tires pretty hard. From
It
what I'm
does.
understanding.
Voss now 0.2 seconds, almost 0.3 seconds off of Bear. Not too shabby. It looks like they're going to be fighting with each other again. I believe we had them doing that last week. Bear, of course, had last night on the PS4. Technically, he got himself a head start, but really it's just more warm-ups for him.
KTM, bold choice.
They work, more or less. Oh,
Occasionally.
Cagle having a bit of an off there. And meanwhile, Voss setting personal, then group best for 2 sections there. Not looking too shabby.
Strong.
Yep. If it's going to be him and Bear throwing each other back and forth, apparently. But I'm sure Cagle will get back in there, too. He had a bit of an off. I'm sure he's just making a few adjustments. Yeah, we can see him in there adjusting a couple things. He'll probably be back shortly.
Number 1, number 2 on our board are both setting down some hot laps by the looks of things.
Yeah, it is looking good.
Now, missing the number is throwing me off, but number 2 would be Voss, correct?
Yes.
Throwing the number
Yep.
missing is also throwing you off, I see.
Well, I was busy correcting one of our other little issues here. I realized some of our streams, our software here doesn't necessarily catch when people put them up every time. So I'm trying to, there we go. Now we're starting to get them all in. Now I'm fixing them.
Beautiful.
Occasionally I can figure out which buttons to press.
What you don't see, on the other side is we just have like a 2-button keyboard. So really, I mean, you just need to mash keys and it'll work eventually.
You're not very good at lying. And we are 9.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Bear, I don't know if he'll be able to move down the time any further. At 146.6, yeah. Kind of figured that's going to be hard to get much lower. It'd be interesting to see a 145, but I don't think we will. Meanwhile, Cagle coming out, setting a session best for the first section. Second section, not quite as good. It's looking like a lot of these guys are having great times in first and third sections, and it's the second and fourth that they're having difficult times with. So we're looking at 8.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Just a log qualifying today. Apparently we've just decided that's what we're going to do. Oh, well, whatever. Sure.
If it works, it works.
Yep. Why not? Okay. Alrighty. We are restarting lobby.
I won't pretend to know why.
Okay. I'm picking up another rider here. I'm guessing we'll probably do a short qual after that. There we go. We'll just have to remember to do a 10-minute on the next one. Were we supposed to be cloudy or were we supposed to be clear? Alrighty, race directions saying it is supposed to be clear out there as well. So we'll be having just a moment while they get that all sorted out. It'll put us a little behind schedule for today, but hey, when have we been on schedule around here?
Yeah, I was going to say that's pretty normal for us.
Running on schedule is hard. But it's looking like we're going to have a good competitive night tonight. And again, we're picking up a couple other guys. Or one, maybe? I think only one other person.
I just work here.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Y'all probably are picturing the wrong end talking to this microphone. I talk out of the other one.
Definitely sounds like your ass.
It is.
The microphone is actually mounted to the ground.
Yeah, I put it under my chair. It's some straight up Ace Ventura action down there.
Makes sense.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you some questions.
So we are getting everybody back in. It will be a short 5-minute on the qualifying this time. Ah, yes. Looks like we picked up Hutch.
Oh. Who'd we pick up?
We picked up Mr. Hutchinson, John Hutchinson.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
Sling me some Pirellis, bro.
It's been a while since we've seen him here. He disappeared for a bit.
He did.
So I'll be glad to see him back out there. Oh, apparently we're hearing it's his birthday as well. Happy birthday, sir. Now we'll see if you're going to get your spankings.
I wonder if he's coded Pirelli into the game somehow.
Yeah, he has to have. He has to have. He's got to be slanging at all times.
No way he can run around on Michelin. So, with our little change up here, this brings some interesting points. Our guys have 5 minutes to put down their best lap possible. That's a tall ask for some of these guys who just keep eating away at their laps.
They've got time. They can get it done.
They have time, but it could be an interesting mix-up here.
Yep.
Could be
We'll
good.
see. And I'm not sure why. For some reason, Bear and Voss theirs ain't loading on this.
It is not. However, it's all loaded on not necessarily their stream, but like their garage, their
okay.
bike.
Well,
Everything
whatever.
is generated properly, just not the leaderboard.
For some reason, it is just not liking it.
Are they the only
It
two
even shows up. Even shows up in the corner. Whatever. Sure, Gabe.
It's wrong in the corner.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no, never mind. I'm looking at Voss's number and
okay.
at Bears in the corner.
Yeah.
When we look at Voss like that, we'll see if he has his normal number.
Yeah. You're looking at some great coding there. Hands down, best I've seen.
Primo.
10 out of 10.
Genuinely primo. Well, and then the bike is even a different number. So one-handed 78 with a 28, but with a 47 on the bike.
Sure. Why not? It'll work. I'll accept it. Play on.
What else can we do?
Hey, not much. So 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining in qualifying. And yeah, we've got everybody out on the track here pretty quick. Voss, the only one still in the pits.
Come on, Voss.
And Bear and Smacks out there in front.
Pseudo front, we'll call it.
Yes.
Being that nobody has a.
Yes.
They're all session best, folks.
But they are in fact closest to finishing here. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Look at all the red.
Gosh, everybody's a record holder now.
Participation trophies all around.
Participation trophies for everybody. You're all winners.
Not in my heart.
God, you're mean.
Are we just figuring this out?
Oh, Richard having a bit of an off there.
We'll pick it back up, get it going.
And there we go. Bear right back down where he was at 146.2. Hutch coming out cold and putting down a 1.4. Putting up a 1.4 behind Bear. Not bad at all.
Well, one rider left to make their lap. Currently, we have. I'm not even gonna try. That screen's too small. I'm blind. Sorry, guys.
You've got Hutch 1.4 seconds back, Kegel 1.89 seconds back, Key 2.4 seconds back, Smacks 3.8 seconds, and Richard having a bit of a rough time, sitting 9.09 seconds back off of the front for now.
That's about where he was in the stack up, but he had better laps.
Yep. So he's got time. He has got time to get another lap or two in.
Well, 130, so not that much time.
His location on the track, he can probably
Get to?
Get to, maybe. There you go, Voss, putting himself up just 0.9 seconds behind Bear.
His number loaded.
Okay. Well, no, we're on our other
Our
other camera. Yeah, we're just encountering technical issues out the wazoo this evening, apparently. That is how tonight is going to go.
I blame the Xbox.
All that hate. All that hate.
You gotta hate something.
Nah, I'm good without it.
Tonight's race sponsored by the hatred of Xbox and KTM.
Why? Just why?
It's not even valid in many cases.
No.
I just have to do it.
Nah. So Hutch finding himself now 1 second off of Bear. Not bad. Boy, come out in cold and doing laps like that.
Seriously, Hutch, maybe he's been practicing.
It is entirely possible.
Oh, some dancy moves by some of... Jeez, what is happening? I think somebody was in the start menu looking for a trip back to the pits.
Yeah, very likely. So you can see there, Bear. I don't think he's going to be able to move that time down any further. Yep, that is going to be it. He can have one more lap. Anybody that's out there is going to get to finish off their lap, and qualifying is just about over at this point.
Looks like he just invalidated that lap.
Oops. Oh, he went into the pits anyway.
Oh,
So
there we go. So, genuinely here, that is a fast qualifying lap for Moto3.
Yep, sure is.
So, I think he's got this P1 nailed down pretty strong.
Yeah, I think he's got that. Looking like Voss and Hutch, neither of them on pace to really move their times down at all so far. Kegel looking like he might manage. I don't think he's going to beat Bear there, but he might move down in the standings, or up in the standings rather.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie.
Who'd we lose?
That was Voss. Alrighty. And we are going to go ahead and run without a qualifying since we had an accidental long qualifying, a short qualifying, and then somebody disconnected. Apparently the game decided Voss doesn't get to play tonight.
This stream sucks.
This stream has thus far been garbage.
It's okay. It is okay. I'm just telling myself that. Don't cry. Don't cry.
There is nothing wrong with a garbage stream. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me.
Before you leave, race director, just black flag everybody.
Yeah, just do it. Why not? They don't give away the mass black flag. It'll take too long. As fun as it would be. Alrighty, so we'll be backing out and restarting with no qualifying. Since apparently we're just going to have problems this evening. Oh well, whatever.
It happens. Good news, there's a lot of carbon fiber on the front of that Ducati to look at.
There is a lot.
I still want to play with a set of carbon fiber fork tubes. I don't care about riding on them. I'm not fast enough to make that work. I just want to take them apart.
You'd like to make an expensive mistake, essentially.
I'm not sure you can on a tube like that.
No.
I mean, I would imagine. Now, I could... Disclaimer, I could be very wrong. But I'd imagine those
we're all assuming that right now. Your lips are moving.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I would assume they come apart just like any traditional fork. It's not difficult. In fact, it's a little violent when you actually get the tube out of the inner from the outer.
I don't know. I suspect theirs use space magic from aliens.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. See, what you do is you pray
I'm not
to
saying
the
it's
god
aliens,
of Olin.
but it's aliens.
Yeah. You pray to Olin.
Yeah.
Then you say, Hail Olin 3 times.
Is Olin related to Thor? Just checking. Seeing as it's that Nordic thing.
It's his third cousin, once removed, sister's brother.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which makes him absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
now,
gold,
now,
though.
now that I understand that.
We're going to call it Xerxes from now on.
Xerxes? Oh, God. I don't think that's part of their mythology.
Well,
I don't think. You might be wrong there.
I had a supervisor that we all referred to as Xerxes at one point for the amount of jewelry he wore.
Oh, boy.
All right, gentlemen. I hope you're all ready. We need a lady in here.
We'll just dress you up in a wig and a skirt.
Hair's getting long enough.
Or we'll get a... we'll get Turner to show up with some White Claw.
I'll stick to the hard liquor. Thank you very much.
Whew. Okay. There's things I just, visuals I don't need that I
Yeah.
just, for some reason, I gave myself a visual I don't want or need.
Well, you're...
I brought that on myself.
Good luck with that, sir.
I have only one person to blame for that one.
You may have nightmares tonight.
I'll get over it somehow or another.
Will you, though?
No, probably never. That's another 10 years of therapy there. So here we are, folks. We are going to go ahead and get our first race of this evening started. This is going to be Moto 3 at Misano on the Xbox. You won't have to listen to our bad banter anymore. Instead, you can listen to our bad racing skills talk about a race.
I'm not sure there's a difference there.
I don't either. Clearly, I don't know what I'm on about.
I think that's the bad banter.
Yeah, that's it. That's 100% of it.
We've located it.
You know what I love about these commentators? They don't know shit.
Makes sense. These guys are great. They're horrible.
They're great. They know as little as me. We're both sitting there on the couch going, yeah, I could do that.
Oh, I need to put a couch in my stream room. I'm going to commentate these things with liquor and a couch.
There it is. Couch commentating. Couch riding. Whoa, hey. Where are you going there, Tony?
We got lost for a minute, but it's okay.
I'm back now. Came back for the moon. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. It looks like all our racers have finished their final adjustments. We are about to start.
And they are off.
Yes, here we go. Ooh, Cagle getting a solid hole shot there,
Oh, they're
but
catching
Bear
his kick, though.
not being a slouch either. Bear very solid into
That's better with
one.
the hold shot, actually. Wow.
Yep. Voss close behind. Oh, no! Richard having an off there. I believe that was in 2? Yep. And that's going to put him down at the bottom of the pack since that happened so early in the race with everybody packed together. And, oh man, Cagle and Bear just all over each other. Looks like they're going to spend at least this first lap just trading back and forth and fighting over that number one position. Ooh, Cagle very aggressive on the inside. And Rex right out of the corner. Oh, man, that was bad luck.
A little too aggressive.
Yep, so that is going to put Cagle stranded in turn 8 and roll him all the way back to 6th.
Oh, man.
That cost him. And Key's going to find himself in a bit of an off as well. So that's going to leave Cagle in 6th pretty securely. You can see here the view off the tail of Hutch. Looking back at Golden Smacks.
Shooting out some tasty flames.
One of our other... Whoa, look at this boy trying to come around the outside. Very nice attempt at catching up there. Tried to get him on the brakes, but just went a bit too wide.
Should have been on Pirelli.
And clearly that was it. Hutch with the secret Pirelli option. Got to give it the Konami code to get Pirellis.
I feel old.
Everyone knows it. There is no one watching the stream right now that isn't thinking, All right, up, up, down, down. Nobody.
I'm trying it.
And see? And we are starting our second lap, and look at this. It is not done up front. Cagle was replaced by Voss, but Bear isn't letting go of that one either. He's sitting just half a second. Whoa! Very, very wide.
Hurts him a little bit on that speed, but
Yeah.
he holds it.
Yeah, that one is going to hurt him a little bit. But it looks like he's going to try to catch back up a little more here in 8 and make that up. But Hutch is nipping at his heels. Again, that Konami cheat code coming into play. Oh, and Bear very, very wide through 10. It's looking like he's just having trouble getting the quarters in.
Yeah, I mean, this pack's spreading out a little more than I expected to already.
Yep.
But we've definitely still got some fights going on here. So
Yep.
Voss in first, Bear in second, John third. Oh god, here's where we're getting to the names that I don't know anymore.
There is Cagle. Cagle sitting in 4th currently. Smacks in 5th. Key back in 6th. Not very far off of Smacks. And Richard has managed to get to the point where he's only 4.5 seconds off the back of the pack, so I think he's probably having pretty good laps back there. He just had that unfortunate wreck at the beginning. So maybe he'll be able to make something of what he's got.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. 4.6 off, not horrible. If he's racing hard, he should be able to catch up a bit.
Yep, he should be able to make that happen.
Anybody that wrecks is definitely back in his territory.
Yep.
So
Yep, he is going to be nipping at him if he can keep it together.
the big trick here is going to be not to get frustrated.
Yep. So Hutch looking decent still, not managing to quite pass Bear yet. I think Bear, despite swinging wide, has been keeping good speed through the turns, so it hasn't hurt him too badly because he hasn't really lost sight of Voss.
Small mistakes are okay.
Yep, and he hasn't been eaten by Hutch yet, so he'll probably be all right.
He's going to put him in the hutch real soon.
It's true. Meanwhile,
Just
Cagle, has managed to move himself up to 4th place with some really aggressive riding.
That's a big gap.
Yes, it is. But I think he might manage to make it up. He's still got time. I mean, we've still got 5 laps remaining.
Definitely.
Yep, and he's at 4.3 seconds. Seeing how far back he started, it's not too shabby that he's gotten to this point. So he's clearly having good laps. Hopefully he can manage his tires there.
5th and 6th are not horribly behind him either. He's just kind of in this little dead zone right now.
Yep. Let's see here. I just noticed the chat overlays are in an annoying location there. I'll try to fix that real fast so it won't suck so much. There we are.
We don't fix things here, sir.
Yeah, we do. Occasionally, I know how to push the right button.
We don't push buttons here.
Right now, I feel like I'm gated on
You know, if we were actually professionals, all we would have is a microphone.
I know, but, I guess I just got to play my own editor for a lot of this. Here we are looking at Key with Smacks coming up on his tail. This is the fight currently for 5th place. And oh no! Smacks having an off there.
We
That
just learned
is
your
rough.
real name, too. And this is how you punish us?
Alrighty. As currently here you can see Hutch has managed to move up into 2nd at this point, but Bear isn't letting go of it. Bear tightening his lines up a lot.
Bear and John are
Yeah.
going pretty hard at it.
They're going to be having at it, and it looks like, though, Voss is taking advantage of their fight to start stretching out his lead. He's now a 1.5 seconds ahead of Hutch.
Yeah, I was about to mention that if they're not careful and they keep battling between each other,
Yep,
They're
they're
gonna
not
let
going to be able
Voss
to
go
chase
away.
him down.
but it looks like they're doing just that.
Yep. Yeah. Ooh, Hutch starting to, in the straights, get a little away from Bear. Looking like he's probably getting a more solid drive out. And I suspect that Bear is probably geared a bit lower for the straights than Hutch is. At least it's looking that way, or it's just that Hutch is getting a drive out that's that good.
He's catching back up on the brakes, though. So I suspect Voss and John are set up a little better for acceleration, and
Yeah, maybe.
Bear's got good stability on the brakes, really wide.
Wow,
Really wide for
yep.
John. They really like those blue bikes out here in Moto3.
Yeah, apparently they do. Like that powder blue. They
It's
fit in
pretty.
fine at a beach in Florida.
It's so pretty.
Hutch looking very nice through there, looking like he's trying to get up under Voss.
Made up a lot of time there.
Yes, he has. Now sitting half a second back. Wow, that is close. That is very close.
Ooh, that is a nice little Moto3 line right there.
Yep. And through the, I believe, I'm still trying to get used to where I am on this course at the time when I'm looking at it. That'll be 14, then the hard left into 15, and we are just about done lap 5.
Can we go back to Coda? I actually know that track.
Yeah. I have to learn all these tracks. That's actually been the best part of this project for me, has been having to actually learn the entire circuit.
Yeah, it's been pretty neat, actually. Getting 2 days there, checking it out, seeing what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
So you can see here, Bear, little bit rough, trying to make up distance that
Looks
he has
like-
lost.
Looks like Bear might be getting those tires a little warm. Hard to see in our little preview.
Yeah, his rear is actually starting to get hot trying to keep up there. Looking like, yep, he's climbing quite high. I think he's going to start having trouble keeping that pace, and you can see he really is starting to fall back at this point.
Voss has some proper tire setup going on there.
Yeah.
Those are not stressed.
Yeah, he
at
he
all.
is running it very clean.
We unfortunately don't have a stream off of
For Hutch?
off of
Well, then
Hutch.
he doesn't want to see in his cheater Pirellis.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It just flashes Pirelli.
Yeah, that's
the
all it
screen the
does.
whole
Anytime
time.
it's about to heat up too much, it just goes Pirelli. Cheat engaged.
Tire temperatures drop 10 degrees.
But this, thanks to the fact that Bear is now starting to have problems, that does give Kegel a chance to try and catch him.
Lucky Kegel.
Yep, Kegel now still 6.5 seconds off of Bear, so that's a testament to, well, despite falling back off the leaders, he's still staying ahead of Kegel. It's just been fast up at the front of the pack tonight. Their fights haven't really slowed him down that much.
I think somebody's been practicing.
Yeah, I suspect so.
But we encourage that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. And we are starting lap 7, the penultimate lap.
I'm proud of you. You caught it that time.
I know.
We're getting better at this.
I'm slowly getting better at this whole talking over a game thing. I'm getting to where I pretend I know what I'm doing.
I've noticed we're getting a groove as well. I don't know if it's good. We've become much less professional. The stick has been removed from our rectums. And it is not alcohol driven this time.
No, at least not tremendously. Oh, and Smacks, unfortunately, having a bit of an off. That is going to leave him right back there at the back of the pack. Richard has managed to move up into 6th. And Key is currently running 5th. Kegel still in 4th. He has managed to close about half a second on Bear. And the front of the pack slowly get ahead of Bear. He's not losing sight of him. He just ain't catching him.
That's good racing, though.
Yeah, that is solid on their part.
Not the most entertaining racing, but good racing.
Not to mention, Hutch is being forced to really move to stay up there with Voss. Oh my! Look at this, trying to slip up under him. Yeah, a bit of a warning for that.
Warning.
Getting a little rough.
Looks like that warning was for running really wide through one of those corners.
Yeah.
It's better than a penalty.
Yep.
Come through on this final lap here. Oh no, Richards. I'm sorry, Richard.
Oh man, and that'll put him back in 7th. He'll have to claw back into 6th past Smacks. We'll see if he can do it.
You gotta smack the smacks.
Meanwhile, Hutch still struggling to get past Voss. Can't quite make it happen. He's close enough to do it on this lap.
No, other way. Hutch is in front.
Or is it Hutch that's out
That
front
is
right
Hutch in
now?
front.
Oh my God, it is. Problem is, both on the same bike. Finally noticed those numbers.
6.
Yep, it's true.
Just
My
put
God, Hutch did manage to make it happen.
Just putting. Oh no!
Oh, and Bear. Oh man.
Bear. Voss wants it back. Voss wants
Yeah,
that spot
Voss
back
is
badly.
not letting this get out of his hands. We'll see how this goes. Through 10, starting the really fast sweepers of the track.
He's got good tire temp. He can push hard.
Yep,
here.
he can push as hard as he wants through here, but the problem is Hutch has been showing him how it's done the whole race.
Well, it also looks like the game has given him a 2/10 penalty, which means even if he just edges out.
Oh!
Voss!
Oh, man! Onto the
go,
paint
go,
and
go,
lost
go.
it. That gives Bear a chance to catch him.
Is Bear going to capitalize?
Is Bear
on
going to
it?
make this happen?
I don't think he has quite enough to make it happen.
I don't think he's going to be able to do it. That was really close, though.
Voss wanted that bad.
Yep, Voss tried to catch first, pushed it a bit too hard, and gave Bear an opportunity to maybe get second. But he can't quite do it.
Cross the line for Bear.
Oh, that was a close one. Oh, Voss got a bit too greedy and almost cost himself the podium.
He got pretty lucky there.
Yep, because Cagle wasn't that far back. You can see he wound up being only 2.2 seconds back. That came really close to everybody getting a taste of him.
That's one of the worst spots
Wow.
to actually crash.
Yeah, on a final lap, that'll make your butt pucker a little bit. So there you go, Hutch. Coming back from having been absent for a long time, takes first. Good job, sir. Voss finds himself in second, almost falling back to third at the last second. Look at these lap times between the two of them. Man.
Unreal how close they are.
Yep. So Bear taking third. Cagle, unfortunately, just finding himself back in fourth and was unable to make it happen the rest of the race. Key, Smacks, and Richard, excuse me, finishing out our field. That'll be your Moto 3 for the evening at Misano on the Xbox. Next up, we'll be qualifying for Moto 2. Thanks for watching. All right, folks, we have just about got everybody back and ready. Probably a couple of little minor things here to sort out. We will be ready to go. Hope everybody enjoyed that race. First one of the evening. That ended up being a little crazy there at the end.
Yeah, no, that definitely got interesting. Got to get race direction to pick a track here.
They'll get it.
Eventually. Beautiful.
See, we're good.
We just have to do a wild card track.
Yeah,
throw
just
something in there.
just flip a coin or
For
whatever.
goodness sake.
Yeah, sure. Just make sure to obey those noise restrictions, kids.
Oh, yeah. Let me get right on that. Stupid.
I think it's a great idea.
I think you're stupid.
The only thing they'll be able to run anymore will be Moto E, and it will make it absolute paradise.
Have you ever been struck while commentating something?
Everything should be battery powered forever.
I don't know whether I'm going to quit or fire you.
Oh man. Oh, I think I found a problem with our chat setup. By God, I made a mistake. Imagine that.
Gasp.
I know, right? Alrighty, as we are starting again with qualifying for Moto 2. And this should be a lot of fun. Again, 2 is usually most nights one of our most competitive leagues, or
Really
competitive
genuinely.
classes. We'll see if Kegel's practice pays off on this one. Unfortunately, he had a little bad luck in Moto 3. We'll see if he has better luck here in Moto 2, because he was looking really solid early on. He's just been looking great in general lately.
Can you word?
Can I word that differently? I like staring at his ass when he's riding a motorcycle.
I was going to say, can you run that by? I don't know how many L's were in there.
Hey, Kegel, send nudes.
I don't know if the rum's kicking my ass or if it's kicking yours, but I heard a whole lot of L's. Generally.
Generally.
Where were those comments we saw over there in Restream?
That's the mistake I made. Ah.
What platform were they on?
They were on Facebook.
I can't find them on Facebook.
That's because they were on a. Hang on, I'll get that fixed. Sorry, folks. The chat is currently broken. What it's supposed to be showing, and I know why. It's a matter of getting time to fix it here.
Tonight is wonderful.
I know. Nothing works. Not a damn thing.
Well, we knew I was important.
I have managed to make nothing work tonight, and I'm proud of it. Good. All right, let's see if I can find.
So to just address you.
Alrighty, and we can see Hutch already putting down a solid 141.1, coming out and establishing dominance early, putting him 0.375 seconds ahead of Kegel.
Well, he did just win that last race. He's got to throw
He
that
did.
schlong down on the
He
table.
did. He's got to flop it out on this one, and he does immediately. He is letting everybody know he is here to kick ass and take names, and he's just going to skip the taking names part.
Oh, Golden Smacks.
Wow!
My dude.
I suspect that man has a good feel for Moto 2 as he jumps in there, kicks everybody aside, including Voss and Hutch, and sets down to 140 even. My God. Right out of the gate, sir? All right, then.
Hutch?
You won't hear me complain.
That's looking a little small on you now.
That is vicious.
Brutal.
Alrighty, that should fix chat. Unfortunately, it won't show previous messages.
Let's
but
see what our previous ones were.
we had Heinz
Rutledge
answering.
Tire wear and fuel consumption are, well, I don't believe there's fuel consumption.
Yes,
in
there is.
GP19.
There is no fuel consumption in this, but as Heinz answered there, 20 does have fuel consumption, so we will have that next season.
Playing with it when Heinz and I were running around the track a little bit, you don't like, so in Gran Turismo, for instance, you just have like 1 horsepower. You just putz around the track until you get back to the pits. In 20, you coast to a stop, your rider smashes on the bars for a little while because he's pissed, and then your race is over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is as if you actually ran out of fuel.
Damn. That's rough. No re-re. And Christopher Caesar. I don't know if that's one that's in our group or I don't know where he came from, but saying lines are super clean. Great job, fellas.
Oh.
He is right. Oh.
That was one of the most interesting crashes I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
He just kind of fell off.
So Hutch manages to move himself up to a 139.3, and Voss putting himself 0.3 off. Bear putting himself 0.4 off, which puts Smacks 0.6.
This is some close racing.
Yeah, these guys, your top 4 are all within a second of each other.
Wow.
Yeah, I suspect Moto 2 is once again going to be one of our better races of the night. It seems to routinely be so. And Bear on a very hot lap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens here.
I don't think anybody is by any means done with qualifying at this point.
Well, I would say they've got about 4 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Thank you, Mr. Madden.
Wow.
Woo! Yeah, Bear goes ahead and throws the gauntlet down. Throws the gauntlet down.
Yes. Yes. The gauntlet gown, a 18th century formal gown.
That's not what it is? Sure, it is now. With a 138.265, putting Hutch a second back now off of the lead. Voss at 1.39 seconds. So apparently a lot of people have been working on their Moto 2. And Smacks, might come back here and show us another great lap. Look at there, moving up ahead of Voss. All right.
Bear
Clearly that man has been practicing Moto 2.
Bear on another hot lap.
Yeah.
That's 2 sectors. Oh, man.
Bear once again on a tear. Man, oh man. We'll see what he does with it.
I'm waiting to see this 3rd sector.
Yeah. We are changing very little right now. Let's see here. Oh my God, Bear's line through there. Good God. That is aggressive.
Little bubble there.
A bit wide through 14, but holy crap, that line coming in was aggressive.
He lost a little bit of time in that 3rd sector.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do with it. Oh man. That is nice through there. Whoa, that tail a little wild.
Not quite enough.
Ooh,
That 3rd sector hurt him, it looks like.
oof, but that's a fast lap. That is a really fast lap. Meanwhile, Voss, personal best for 3 sections.
It's not going to be enough for 1st, but
Good God, he's hauling.
yeah, he is.
That's one thing. He's got consistency, always. 139.046.
2nd position for him.
Yep, that'll be good enough for 2nd right now. Not shabby at all.
About 2 minutes left in qualifying here.
Smacks, meanwhile, puts down first 2 sections personal best. Can't make it happen for the 3rd and 4th, but he's still sitting in 4th. Oh, and Voss just absolutely yard sales it.
Bear with the first 2 sectors as session
Oh my
bests
God.
again. John coming in just in front of him there. First one a personal best,
God.
2nd one a session best.
We'll see what we get from these two.
These guys are not messing around.
Not at all. And we are looking at Kegel also trying to move his lap up. I don't think he's going to manage to, but he's got probably one more lap to go.
Bear phoned in the third sector again.
Oh, yeah, I think he's having trouble with that hairpin. I think that's where he's got a bit of a weakness today, and I think that's part of what was costing him in Moto 3. Oh, man, Hutch putting himself half a second off of Bear. Bear's still the man to beat. Smack's working really hard, but unfortunately having it off. He'll probably take the reset there, I'll bet, since we've got 40 seconds remaining. Key brings himself down to 3.9 seconds off the lead. So, as we've often had on our Xbox in particular, we've only got 4 seconds between first and the rest of the pack. You do not get to be slow on this side of things at all.
Oh, John out of the gate with a first sector session best.
Ooh. Meanwhile, Bouchard moving himself up to 2.6 seconds off the lead. Good improvement. He's knocked probably almost a second off of his time there.
Hutch with second sector best.
Oh, man. Is he going to hit the same weakness Bear does and not be able to get that third?
Oh, he's got that third.
Wow! He's got that same just nasty, aggressive line. And nicely through the hairpin. A personal best. Yep, not a session best, but a personal best. So I think he's doing a little better through there.
That might be good enough.
It might be. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, Richard having it off. That'll put him out of qualifying, unfortunately. So that'll leave him with that 2.6 off the lead for now.
Wow!
Wow! Spitting distance between first and second there. Oh my God. 0.031 seconds.
I can't measure that.
Apparently the computer barely can. Meanwhile, waiting for everybody to just finish up their qualifying laps at this point.
Get our standings, get everything like that knocked out.
Yep, looking like Voss.
Kind of
just not going to manage to move anything down there. Obviously, it's a very solid lap, but the problem is right now with how the field's working, solid don't cut it right now.
It's extremely competitive.
Yep. It is not an easy evening. And there you go. Voss's last lap at a 140.5. And that's pretty much going to wrap it all up. No, it showed him at a 139.046. Okay. So, Hutch will take your pole after winning the last race. Bear will be second. Voss third, rounding out your front row. Then Smacks, Richard, and Kegel on your second row. And Key on your third row.
He's got it all to himself.
There you go. It's just an opportunity to get a really good hole shot through everybody else.
It's the key for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here all night.
I'm going to go ahead and ignore that joke. Because if I don't, I might have to evict you and never let you back in.
Well, you acknowledged it, so here we go. Serve me them papers, ho.
As we are waiting for everybody to do final setup.
There's a clear decision on what team is best here.
Yeah. As we are waiting on everybody to get it ready.
Some decent suspension changes being made by some of our racers. Like, significantly more aggressive than I'd be comfortable with, without trying.
Yep. Well, again, some of these guys are really fast, so I'd say that's on them. I think I can improve that text, not covering up our ready up.
Nah.
Oh, come on. There's always room for improvement.
Nah. were perfect. Can do no wrong.
I'm going to go ahead and not take credit for that. Ooh. Okay. And we are off with the start of our second race of the evening. And Hutch immediately going ahead and hanging on to his lead. Whoa, look at that bear just trying to squeeze up under him.
Contact everywhere.
Not managing to make that happen. Ooh. Very scary.
Oh!
Whoa! Yeah, the start of this race is just a little bit crazy.
That's the Pirelli line.
Yep. So we can see here Bear's View coming into 8, trying to chase Hutch down. Looking like he's managed to get heat into that rear. It might be, we'll see if he can keep it under control. Like he's getting a lot of heat in that rear. Look at this, through 10.
Was it Bear yesterday that was struggling with the rear tire temperature?
Yeah, I don't remember who it was exactly, but yeah, we did have one of our guys on PS4 yesterday. It might have been him. Wow, that's really wide and really fast through 11 and through 12. Yeah, he's got this aggressive line that he's been working on. Look at that. And
Made
we'll
up
see
a
if he
lot
can.
of
Yeah,
time.
can he get the hairpin though? It's just really wide through that hairpin.
I think that's where he's been losing his time in qualifying.
Yep, I think that's what's been costing him. He's going to have to tighten up that line some if he wants to be able to win the races here. Whoa! And that tail just all over the place. And Hutch manages to make our first lap of 143.3 from a standing start. Good God. As we start our second lap out, it's looking like it's probably going to be a pretty aggressive race this evening.
Yeah, I mean, definitely aggressive, but solid. Not too many crashes so far. Really good racing. We have, don't look back, Bear. You've got the boogeyman on your tail.
Nothing but trouble the whole way through. As you've got Voss there, all over Bear. He will never let anybody have the front of the pack to themselves. You don't get to be lonely up there with him around.
Looks like our top three are splitting it off,
They are moving off from the pack.
yeah, fairly quickly, actually.
Yep. As currently we've got Richard sitting in fourth. After having difficulties in the last race, good to see him in there. Hopefully he can get some good results out of it this race. Key sitting 3.2 seconds back off of him. Smack sitting 3.3 seconds back off of that. And Cagle, man, just having bad luck this evening. He's now 6 seconds back off of 6th in 7th at the back of the pack. Hopefully he can clean that up and make that happen. Oh, and Cagle has another off. I'm not sure what kind of issues he's having this evening. That is too bad. Meanwhile, Hutch puts down a 138.9 up front. Ooh, and this fight between Bear and Voss getting pretty serious. Look at this. Voss cutting back up under Bear. Whoa, kind of shoved a little bit to the outside there. Both of them seeing who can get on the gas fastest out of every turn. And looking like like Voss ultimately gets it. Coming out of 6th. In 7 and into the turnaround at 8. Whoa, Bear manages to close the distance a bit though. Voss by no means safe and out of the woods yet on this one. As they come through 10, Bear looking very nice through there. Now we'll see if he can get that aggressive line and actually get control of it again. Like he's been struggling with the entire night. We'll see if he can do it.
God,
He
they're
and
fast
Boss
over here.
just screaming through here.
He's going to go up for the inside.
Really aggressive. Can't quite make the pass happen. Now it's into 14. He does manage to
here.
tidy up the line and slip under there. Well done. Gets the pass, but can he make it stick? Voss coming back in 15. Not quite. Into 16. Oh, man. Now that is an aggressive fight there, but Bear at this point has managed to climb out a little bit ahead of Voss. Uh-oh. I think we just had like a couple of guys from our race field just disappear.
I think we did.
Oh, we'll see what they want to do with this one. Because, yeah, that was Voss and who else? Kegel.
Voss, Kegel. Oh, just Voss
Yeah.
and Kegel.
Yep.
Sounds like Kegel already kind of counted himself out of the race, but we did actually lose Voss.
Yeah, we'll see what we want to do with that. Alrighty, looks like we're going to go ahead and push on with the race. I suspect that at this point Voss is saying, go ahead, I'm doing good for points this season. Don't worry too much about it. So, looking like Hutch has Bear back behind him now and has 3.4 seconds on him. So we'll see if Bear can make up that distance. We'll see if he can pull it off. Meanwhile, one of our battles we actually have on the field here. Ooh, a little bit of roughness from the stream. Key trying to chase down Smacks for third place. He might have himself an opportunity here if he can make it happen.
The newly found third place.
Yep. He just found himself there. Might as well enjoy it if he can catch him. See if he can be aggressive enough for it. Oof. It's got a bit of a rough connection there, so we'll switch over to one of our other views.
Hanging
see
out
there.
sideways.
Yep, you can see there he is trying to close that distance. Currently standing showing him 1.7 seconds back. We'll see if he can make that happen. That is not going to be easy, but it is doable. He still has 4 laps to work with. Meanwhile, up at the front of the pack, Hutch managing to hold Bear off. Bear sitting at 3.4 seconds back. It's going to be tough for him to make something happen there, but Bear has had good laps this evening. I don't know. Man, that one's a hard to call. Of course, with how Hutch ran the last race, I'm expecting he's not going to do too bad here either.
No, I expect good things here. This shrunk field is feeling awkward. These guys have so much space.
Yeah, I know.
So much room for activities.
Yeah. It's like, come on, guys, catch each other. Have fun. Chase them down. Just run balls out. Looking like Smacks is able to go ahead and hold distance on Key. Key just unable to make anything happen right now. Oh! I spoke too soon. Smacks has himself an off, and now Key steps up into third.
That was the commentator's curse.
That was, it's my fault. The moment I talk about them, they go down.
Too bad Hines isn't racing. Hines is in our little group chat here threatening to race. No, sir, we don't want to race you. We just want to,
Give you
talk
shit.
some smack. Yeah.
Give you shit. The giving of shit will now commence.
The shit giveth and the shit taketh away.
No, the shit's just giveth. There is no taketh away.
You smell that in the air?
No, I do. This line through these sweepers is
So aggressive.
fast.
He's got it this time.
Very nice.
Wider. Oh, I feel
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. That's not too bad.
To hit it cleaner, I think you got to go a little wider on that last entry.
Maybe. My God, that section of the track is quick, though.
Well, Bear's got to be careful himself here because he has picked up 7/10 worth of penalty. That's quite a bit.
Yep.
If he makes a big enough mistake and he gets just in front of somebody else.
Oh,
that'll be it.
Smack's having another off, unfortunately. That is too bad. Oh my, and Hutch!
On.
Oh my God, Hutch goes down.
Pick it up.
And now you've got Hutch and Bear. Bear now with a shot at first, 0.6 seconds between him and Hutch. Hutch now going to be trying to get his rhythm back, but if Bear can hold, ooh, look at this. The aggressive rhythm that he's had all night, he might be able to make something happen here.
Bear wants that bad.
He does. You can see him coming into 10 here, and Hutch goes down again! I'm betting somebody's got some overheated tires. He forgot to use the cheat on this race. And Bear just shoots out ahead of him.
No bueno.
Oh my God.
See Bear nail this line this time.
It is
Come on,
Bear's
wider,
race to
wider.
lose now. There he goes. Very nice through 14.
Much better.
Looks like he's finally starting to clean that line up through there. Wow, that tail a little bit loose, but I think Hutch has overheated the living hell out of his tires at this point.
Can't verify it, but I think so.
Both of those look like the tail went out and down he went. And now we are on the penultimate lap. It is lap 8. Bear sitting out front.
Was that 160 I was getting? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hutch is at 160 degrees. Now, to put that in some frame of reference, at about 140, you start getting an orangish red hue that we're starting to see from Bear here. At 160, those are lava.
Yeah, he cooked his rear, basically. And if Bear's not careful, he'll wind up in the same boat. We'll see if he can manage the tires correctly. Because that's clearly what it's going to come down to.
Bear shouldn't feel like he has to push too hard at this point. Although he does still have that penalty.
Yep, he has that penalty sitting there, and on top of that, he still has Hutch aggressively pursuing him. So he's going to have to be careful. But if he can hang on to it, he's got one lap he's got to get through. He's got plenty of wear left. It's just a matter of keeping the temperatures from getting too high.
Yeah, he's going to end this perfectly as far as wear.
Yep. Wow.
Here's this tricky line again. Wider. There we go.
Oof.
He's on it. Just a little too narrow again.
Yep, but he's still got it. He's still fine. It's looking like, Hutch is finding himself impeded by his tires. There's really not much he can do right this second.
Just
See there, yep.
good racing.
Yep.
Coming across on this final lap, we have Bear, John, Key. Is that Key?
That is Key managing to hold on to third.
Richard and Golden Smacks. Richard picked it up a little bit there.
Yep, Smacks had some unfortunate wrecks. I saw him have a couple of more, unfortunately, and that's going to cause him a bit of a problem.
Key is showing off with wheelies currently.
Yeah, he might want to save that for the next lap, seeing as we're now on the final. And he has got third. He can podium this race if he can just hang in there.
Don't loop the wheelie, sir.
Don't loop it. Whatever you do, don't loop it.
Ooh.
Whoa, Bear. With a bit of a wobble.
That rear tire's a little toasty. Not horrible, but toasty.
And at this point, Hutch has fallen back 5.5 seconds off of Bear. Bear just needs to maintain it.
I think Hutch decided I've got 18 seconds on
Yeah.
Key.
Yeah.
Don't crash. Keep it there. Everything will be okay.
Yep. He's probably just going to nurse it in. Yeah, now he's 10 seconds back. Wonder if he had another wreck and we just missed it.
I didn't see it pop up.
So there you see Bear, so long as he keeps it together, this will be his first win of the evening.
Let's see a wheelie, Bear.
Yep, looking very nice and collected.
All right.
Giving us a good solid wall scrape as he finishes his lap up. And in comes Hutch.
How's the wheelie? No wheelie.
Overdid those tires a little bit. Finds himself taking second. And finally, Key takes himself a podium.
Now I know Key's gonna wheelie.
There, come on. There
There we
it is.
go.
There we go.
What
There's a
was
wheelie,
that?
sir.
Your last lap's
Little
wheelie
baby
was
wheelie.
better. I'm judging you.
And there you go. That will be the results for your second race of the evening. Unfortunately, we had the one disconnect from Voss. And Cagle left just feeling a bit frustrated. I'm betting he'll probably be back for GP. So your podium, oh, we'll see if it'll finish loading here. It's taking its time. There we are. Bear, Hutch, Key will be your first, second, and third on your podium for Moto 2 on the Xbox at Misano. And Smacks, unfortunately, just had a few wrecks. You can see he had decent lap times. And Richard finds himself back there just behind him. So it'll be a brief break, and then we will be back with qualifying for GP on the Xbox at Misano. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, folks, we are back and just about to start qualifying for GP for the evening. How y'all doing?
They're mute.
They are mute. Apparently.
No, we are referring to the chat, Race Direction.
Did we?
Did we?
Apparently, Voss's stream we've lost. Oh well, not much I can do about that right now.
Yeah, we lost that a little bit. We picked up Hines as a racer due to John leaving. Hines also without a number.
Numbers are optional this evening. Apparently.
Hines reminding us that we can see his number from his stream. You know what? We don't want to see your number. How about that?
We don't need to know. That's nothing important. I think it's Tony's Xbox is mad for some reason. Not sure what's going on there.
Because it's an Xbox.
He beats it and abuses it. His Xbox. I'm not gonna speak to how much he beats and abuses. You know, that.
His gentleman sausage.
I wasn't gonna say.
You could have met the dog.
Dancing around it is funnier. Come on.
Using British slang is equally as funny.
His policy. All right. As we are looking at qualifying with 8.5 minutes remaining, Bear looking very solid out of the gate. Max having a bit of trouble. Having a couple little wrecks there.
Did he? I thought he hadn't make it out of the pits yet.
Yeah, he had a couple little offs.
How dare he?
Whoa, oh! And Bear decides he'd like to have an off as well, because it's what the cool kids are doing.
It's a Honda, so... Race Direction giving us a seizure, but it is okay. You ask Voss, really... Or not.
Well, just popping over here as Kegel's just about to finish up his first lap. Kind of looking in on what he's doing there. And that'll put him with a 139.7. And Voss managing to finish just ahead of that. Oh, a bit more than just ahead of that. Excuse me. So Voss putting down a 132.687. Hines, 1.2 seconds off of that. Coming in cold. Now we're waiting on Bear after he had that off during his first lap, unfortunately. And Key manages to put himself 9 seconds off of the lead.
Bear coming in with a potentially strong...
Yeah, we'll see how it looks.
Well, actually, everything is orange because he's not set a time.
Yes. Kegel, meanwhile, back and having a fairly strong showing this time. Ooh, Smacks putting down 0.9 seconds off of Voss. All right. He's back to play. Bear putting himself 1.3 seconds off.
I love how Hines talks in our admin chat here. Oh man, I'm not going to be competitive or anything like that. Hey, he's only 1.2 off and he's about to set an even better time.
Yeah.
We got sandbaggers in here.
I'm slow. Get out of here with those slow claims.
Get out of here.
Get out of here with it.
All right, he didn't prove that much. Maybe
Overall lap needs to be improved, sir. I'm going to give you an N for needs work.
needs improvement.
Needs improvement.
Does not communicate well with others.
As Key 3 sections, of personal bests. I might manage to get him down a little there. Meanwhile, Hines setting session best on his first section. We'll see what he can do with the rest of the track. Moss setting session best on the second section. Oh, Cagle having an off.
Hines about to throw down on this lap. 5 minutes left in qualifying.
Ooh. Yeah, that might be serious. We'll see what he can do with it.
Wow, that is aggressive.
Yeah. That section of the track is just a little bit fast.
Oh, he got the session best in the third as well.
Ooh, and that tail kind of all over the place. Very, very nice line out of 15.
I want to see what ridiculous number he's about to throw down.
Oh, looking like he might manage to put session best up on the board. 132.8. He is.
Quite.
125. Yep, .125 off of Voss.
Well, I mean, that's a huge number. Entire motorcycles displace that.
Yes, right. Totally.
Well, they do.
Sure. Meanwhile, Smacks having a great first section, setting a personal best in second. Well, maybe he can move down on his time and move up the board. Tell you what, he can set laps. If he can get his consistency, he's always in our qualifying. He's able to set a decent lap. Oh! And that got him. Little too far over the bumps there. Oh, and another toss. Yeah, he'll probably want to reset. It's going to be 3 minutes remaining in qualifying. And we'll see what they can put together here. Cagle just about to finish himself another lap. Oh, and Smacks just having another off, unfortunately.
Well, it happens. I mean, it's qualifying, not a race. So.
Yep. Cagle putting down a 134.6, which will bring him 2 seconds even off of Voss. Not bad.
Getting a little squirrely there. Restarting that lap.
Yep, he's going ahead and taking that lap over. Meanwhile, you can see Bear running the Honda as well.
Kind of a mixed
Yeah,
bag of colors
this
there.
lap has been a mixed bag for him, and you can see he feels it there. He's like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and try that again. Hines, meanwhile, still 0.125 seconds off of Voss, and Bear sitting 0.078 seconds off of Voss. A minute and 45 remaining in qualifying.
Can we take a minute and look at this first row?
I know. Our first row is stupid. Not even going to be 0.2 of a second between them.
Don't talk about Hines that way.
I'll try to be slightly nicer to him. I am being reassured that it's accurate by Hines himself.
Makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
How's the tequila tonight, Hines?
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
apparently he's going to keep that little secret shot, and it's not nitrous.
It's to kill you.
And if Key can get his improvements in there, we'll see if we can have an entire field sitting within 5 seconds of each other again, which he's showing personal best for 3 sections. It's entirely possible. Yep, there you go. Key manages to bring his best time down over 5 seconds, putting himself 4.1 off of Voss. Means there's not 5 seconds between the entire field.
Incredibly strong showing.
Yep. Everybody looking decent.
Voss throwing down 2 session bests. That's disgusting. With
Yeah.
the time that he already has.
Yeah. He's kind of being a little bit aggressive there. Sort of going a little bit fast.
This will be the last chance for most of our competitors to get a lap in here as qualifying closes.
Yep.
Richard with a crash just as the checker gets thrown.
Oh, that's bad luck there, bud. That'll finish him up. Yep. It's got him on autopilot at this point.
Looks like Mojo as well.
Yep. Cagle will be out for looking for another lap. Oh, that's disappointing.
Key is invalidated.
Oh,
Bear's invalidated.
Bear having it off.
Hines, not much improvement. No improvement.
Yep, finds himself .781 off of that 132.031 that Voss put down. My God.
Creative line from Golden Spins.
Yeah, a little bit rough. That unfortunately is going to slow his third section down. I think he is the last two we have out on the track at this point.
He is, yeah. Oh, all right.
Oh man, just bends it.
Go big or go home.
Yep. Good try though. So that'll be Voss, Bear, and Hines on your front row. Oh God.
Three, sir.
Hines taking his penalty to put him on the back row. So there you go, your final standing. Gonna be Voss, Bear, and Smacks on your front row. Cagle, Richard, and Key on your second row, and Hines bringing up the rear with a case of tequila. Apparent.
So how many was that, Hines? how?
We're getting claims of 6 shots here, so he went past floor, and he's just done.
Have you just thrown up from the smell of the tequila yet?
That's only something you do.
His throat is on fire.
There
so
you
what
go.
I suspect we're going to see here is progressively worse racing as this tequila hits his brain. I can't wait.
At least it'll be entertaining. Hopefully. Some big old high sides. One day, Alice, to the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think I'm kidding there.
Did we install the Kerbal Space Program plugin?
I guess that's next. We're going to have his team sponsored by Elon Musk very soon. It just won't land itself very pretty.
Did they have an issue lately?
No, they tend to land pretty. He won't.
Ah, fair.
Not
fair.
with that much in his system.
Maybe that's their secret rocket fuel.
They run tequila.
Tequila.
That would be great. Yeah, we're gonna move SpaceX to South Texas and start fueling the rockets with tequila.
We're going straight to Mexico, boys. You boys like Mexico?
We got a launch pad in Tijuana now. Problem solved. As we are waiting on everybody to finish getting set up, and we will start our last race of the evening. This will be GP at Misano on the Xbox. Been a decent evening of racing. Let's see if we can get a good race out of this one. Of course, our last round would have been a little bit better if we hadn't had disconnections causing problems, but it is what it is.
I hear Bear is joining the tequila train.
Hey, choo choo. That is how it works.
Still can't touch the stuff. The human mind does not like it after it's come up a couple times.
Weak.
Smell makes me gag.
Soft.
I
Tin
blame-
ply.
Yeah. Yeah. Full on 10 ply. This was not the first Letterkenny reference in a while. I think we had some yesterday. as well.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. Wish you weren't so awkward, bud.
All right, as we are
Yeah.
ready to start, and there we go, starting our last race of the evening. Excuse me. Voss coming very solid out of the gate with Bear all over him.
Whoa!
Wow! Look at the no!
Rolling!
Oh man! I think
was
that was
that?
Cagle and Richard, maybe.
Yes.
Yep, that was Cagle.
It was Marquez and Marquez.
Yep, they both Marquezed. And then, oh my God, Bear having it off as well. So everybody on a Honda just, bend it.
How are your arms, gentlemen?
Yeah, any floppy arms. There, we know you've got a
Whoa.
pre-existing condition. We're not counting that one.
Didn't move, sir. Golden Smacks. Really just...
Oh,
Wanted to look at the grass up
man.
close.
Yeah, this first lap is going to be defined by Rex.
It is GP.
I guess so. So we got Voss up front. Hines, 1.7 seconds off of him. Bear has managed to claw his way back into third, leaving Smacks in fourth. Key in fifth. Cagle finds himself back in sixth, and Richard back in seventh. Richard has another off, unfortunately, but there you go. The separation between the field, despite all the wrecks, surprisingly close. I'm actually a bit shocked by those numbers.
It is lap 1, sir.
I know. It may change.
I'm sorry, now it's lap 2.
Yes. It may change throughout the race, but that being said, I am surprised that it remained that close. With that much carnage going on. It is a shocker. Yeah, it's starting to stretch out a little bit now, but you can see there, Hines and Voss definitely at it with each other. Hines having a bit of a wobble that puts him back off of Voss, so he's having to make up the distance he lost there. As they come into 8, Voss very, very wide, but with a better drive out, so manages to stay ahead. Here he coming in 9 and 10. Wow, that is tight. But Voss, once again, with a very solid drive out. Looking like that is going to be him this evening. Lots of good drive outs here in GP. Ooh.
You know, Hines here actually has to get more temperature in that rear tire.
He does. Look at that. That is very tight through 14. Yeah, it's not looking like Voss is going to get away easy. Hines is just chasing him around.
It's the tequila.
It's the tequila. He's getting aggressive about it, but that being said, Bear at this point has crept up to only 1 second behind Hines and is aggressively pushing to see if he can get in on this action. You can see there all three of them. Yeah, this one is going to be a rough race up at the front. Oh, and Richard, unfortunately, having another off there. Was a second behind Cagle, so that'll probably put him back more like 3 or 4 seconds. Oh, Smacks having another off as well, putting Cagle up into 5th. About 11 seconds behind Key. So Bear now finding himself staring at the back of the competition between Hines and Voss. Wow! Hines around the outside in 11. Ooh,
on 3.
Bear trying to make the outside into 13. Can't make it happen. 14, he's very wide. He kind of disrupted his line and losing the tail there almost. Holds it together though.
Got the Three Musketeers up here.
Yeah, these guys are not going slow. Cagle, unfortunately, having another off. Hopefully he can get it together there. We'll see. And look at this. It is closed up at the front of the pack now. There's not even a second between the three of them. Ooh. Bear creeping up hard on Voss. Keeping a very tight line there. Oh, maybe he can get up under him in 6. Not quite. That was close.
That was genuinely close.
Yep, I thought he might have that one. Here he comes again. Yep, looking to slide up under here. They're just not close enough at 8 to make that one happen. So 9 and 10. Look at this. Oh! Oh! Hines bends it right in front of Voss and Bear, and both of them are so close. They are just out of there.
That was the floor of the tequila.
That was it. Bear being a little gentle on this back straight. Oh, look at how wide he swings.
I don't believe that was
Oh!
intentional.
Yeah, I think that was I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Maybe he overcompensated for having... Oh, man, and Hines with another off.
What are you doing?
We're receiving news that Hines is drinking and driving.
Disqualified.
That must be the issue.
Disqualified.
We would disqualify him for that kind of doping, but all he's doing is hurting himself.
But he doesn't get points here anyway.
Yeah, it's true. Doesn't get points here, so. But good God. Bear not letting go of this one. He's found himself falling back almost every race this evening, but he doesn't let off, I'll tell you.
Hearing commentary from our race director about how he is about to crash again.
Oh, Key having an unfortunate off. Bear, his line through 10, just not very good that time. Not quite sure what he was doing. His drive out, decent, but not as good as Voss was. Voss managing to get away. Bear really swinging. Oh!
What even happened?
Just hopped the tail up over the caddy stripes.
Bear?
Oh,
Hello?
man. Yeah, he has had a sudden moment of falling apart there.
Now, what'll be interesting is that's going to put him back in Hines territory.
It is. We'll see if Hines can do anything with it. He's still 10 seconds back off of him. Key sitting a second back off of Hines, and Smacks 0.4 back off of that. Looks like both of them now have a shot at third. Oh, and Smacks just has the off there, unfortunately. So Key, whoa, bit of weird lag there. Swinging by Hines. We'll see if he can get that under control. Maybe he can take himself a third here after taking one in Moto 2 as well.
A little bit of stream glitchiness there.
Yep, a little bit. But here we have Hines right behind him.
Hines isn't even sure who he's behind anymore. Is that...
Hines following Key. Coming into 9 here. We'll see if he can get the pass. He's almost close enough. There it is. Whoa, high. Meanwhile, Voss and Bear up front trading places. Ooh, we cut back just to see Bear almost getting up under Voss into 14. Oh, looks like he's actually got a pass, maybe through 15. Can't make it stick.
There he goes.
He's got it for 16. No, he
much
just
on the
gets a bit
brakes.
too early on the brakes.
Oh,
Oh, a little bit of contact there on the front straight. I think we can let that one slide. I don't think either of them really got a benefit or a penalty off of that one.
just traded paint.
Just a little bit. Ooh, meanwhile, Voss letting Bear know, no, you haven't gotten away with that one. Oh, no! Bear with a big nasty off.
Hit that candy stripe just the wrong way.
Yep.
No, Hines, he is in front of you.
So Bear now sitting 7 seconds ahead of Hines. Oh, and Smack's having an off as he was trying to chase Hines down. That's unfortunate. So that'll put him with Key probably getting pretty close at this point. Yes, as a matter of fact, it looks like they are now fighting for 4th place. And I think it looks like, I guess Smack's maybe heading off there?
Not entirely sure. Hearing confirmation that he did. Thank God other people are here looking at things because we're.
Key now trying to chase down Hines.
Richards with the crash.
Voss now back behind Bear. Maybe he slowed down because he wanted a bit of a race. We'll see what happens here. The penultimate lap, 8. And Bear just ahead of Voss. These two having a bit of a fight.
When aren't these two having a fight?
I don't know. Meanwhile, Key just off of Hines as well. So this last lap, oh man, or second to last rather, not decided yet.
Looks like we lost a stream. Got Richards with a couple crashes back to back.
Yep.
Our race direction talking smack, losing more streams.
As you can see here, Bear running in first currently with Voss back behind him. Good God, look at how aggressive that is. Yeah, he's having to break his way all the way from 11 into 13.
Tony, could you please give Hines a blue flag? Get his slow self off his track.
Get him out of there. Oh, is Bear looking solid coming into 16 to start the final lap. Tell you what, all evening in every class, I've seen him be nice and aggressive around this track. Did I miss it?
Yes. Actually giving Hines a hard time here and giving him flags. That is wonderful. Do it again.
Hines just making race direction angry. Oh, as we are looking at the front here, this race is by no means over. Voss being very aggressive, looking for the pass on Bear. Oh, Bear very, very high in 10.
Carrying some solid speed.
Yeah, it's a lot of speed, but boy, that was a ways around that
He's
turn.
right back there.
Yeah. They're taking a look back, and yes, the monster is about to eat you.
So I think what happened there, because he almost just did it again. When he set himself to the moon, he was on the brakes over the candy stripe.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. 2 turns to go. 15, the faster of the two, then 16, and down the straight. Oh, if Voss is going to pass, it's not going to happen there, and that Honda will outrun that Suzuki in the straight, and there you are.
Look, there's just no way Honda makes more horsepower.
I know, I agree. And Hines having a last minute off.
Are you bowling, sir? That is a fantastic stream we have here.
Yep, that one's a little on the rough side. So you can see there, Key
Ah, beautiful.
just pulling a big wheelie in first place and Hines. Oh!
The only thing that would have been better is if he hit him.
Oh my God. So a squidderific finish for third. Wheelies and stoppies and no wrecks, oh my.
That would have been more squiddy if there was.
That would have been more squiddy. It would have been old school internet videos. So there you are, Bear and Voss with, God, 0.007 seconds between them.
Wow.
Hines, meanwhile, I suspect getting the win over Key on penalties. That would be my guess.
Yes. That's exactly what that was.
Yep, that is what that is. Key giving it a great effort, though. Not very far behind there at the end.
I bet he wishes he had just stayed on the ground and kept that power
Yeah.
going.
It was probably Wonder Bread penalizing him for the wheelie.
Yes. We know the difference between a power wheelie and a 12 o'clock.
So, Smacks, Cagle, and Richard rounding out the lineup. Cagle, unfortunately, just having an evening where he couldn't put it together despite some good laps early. Smacks, same thing, having some great laps, just couldn't keep it consistent. And Richard, same way. I mean, all of them have had great laps this evening. It's just doing it consistently is always the challenge. So there you go, folks. That'll be Misano on the Xbox finished up for this week. We will be back Monday and Tuesday of next week for both the PS4 and the Xbox again, of course. I have forgotten what track is next week. Ergon.
That's one of them dragon
Ergon. So join us then, folks. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching.